What's going on, guys? Out here in the beautiful Tampa Bay, forecast is wrong once again. Got this high pressure system, cold front just moved through, and they were calling for 4 to 6 miles an hour winds and a light chop. I think they got it wrong. But anywho, mackerel, they're out here still. Water temperature's at 70 degrees, but what we're finding is that they're just mouthing the baits. So that's what they're doing right now. So they're not very aggressive, but they are feeding. So as you can see, guys, they're just barely mouthing them. That high pressure, you know, it's like they want to instinctively grab them, but they're not really chewing today. All right, guys, we're hooked up finally. So the key, what I was doing, guys, I was just letting the bait drift back, and it's way back there. And ultimately, a big mackerel or something found it. We got a high pressure system, and I'm using a light drag, but we got a high pressure system, and these fish are not in a real feeding mode. So we're having to kind of force feed them. They're just mouthing these baits. It's all right though. Look at this. That's a good fish. That's a really good fish. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A little fatty there.
Yes.
So you got to make sure too, guys, that you're using these long shank hooks. If not, these bad boys will bite you off almost every time. Try not to hold them out of water too long, because they will die. But they're a lot of fun. Hey, booking trips for technically now spring. So saltyscales.com, you can inquire at joshua@saltyscales.com. If you want to go do this, take the kids fishing, or just get out and bend a rod, have some fun. Beautiful weather, good times, lots of fun. Let's go. So I knocked the dust off of my DTR Custom. Haven't brought this particular outfit out in a while. This has got the 4000 Cedros and a 15-pound Test Power Pro, 25-pound soft steel leader, fluorocarbon, a 1.0 long shank mustad hook. That's the key to success right now. So one thing that I'm doing is I'm actually hooking these baits in the pectoral fin, and what I'm having to do is just keep letting out line. So you know, sometimes we'll let it sit there. I'm just hooking it in the pectoral fin, and then I'm slowly letting out line, and that seems to be the ticket. But they're just mouthing these baits. You got to be careful when they do that, because they'll sit there and chomp and chew, and those teeth are like razors, and they'll just cut right through that monofilament once they get past that long shank. So that's 2 mackerel. What I'll do is I'll cup this spool, and as you can see, I'll just gently, I'll feel the bait fish, I'll keep tension, but I'll just allow it to go inches at a time until I get that hit. Now, this is hard for a lot of people, and the reason it's hard because when they feel that hit, they instinctively want to yank the rod, and you can't do that. What you want to do is let that mackerel go tight on the bait, and then slowly lift your rod tip almost as if it's a circle hook, and this will help increase your hookup ratio quite drastically. Hey, if you guys getting seasick, comment down below. Hey, the boats are rocking today, boys, but guess what? Forecast says it's a very light chop. We got like 2.5 footers out here, not even lying.
I know, the
Camera never does it justice. About to catch me a 15-pound mackerel though.
Like that.
It is beautiful though. I mean, you know, 70 degrees, 70-degree water temps. If that wind was a true 4 mile an hour like they said it was, it would be an absolutely beautiful day out here, Tampa Bay. Now I know many of you guys are watching and you're in like snowstorms and stuff, so I'll stop my bickering now.
Okay, we're on.
That bite is picked up, boys and girls. Oh, and he came up biting just like that. Just like that. Never mind. Jinxed it. Well, sometimes you lose some. Sometimes you win some. That's what they say. Good old Rodney, though. He's the best mackerel fisherman on the boat. because he's not setting the hook. Sometimes though, with that light drag, it doesn't penetrate their lip, and that happens. See if we can get a bigger one. It. No, sir. Bad birds. Oh, we got some chum. So. All right, I got my Dankos kind of rusting out on me here. So one thing that you could do, guys, when the fish are lethargic, you could try cut bait. Cut bait is oftentimes very productive, and sometimes they'll hit cut bait before they will live bait. They don't want to chase. They just want that easy snack, you know? It's like everything though, you know, in life. Nobody wants to work too hard, right? All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I've cut up some bait, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this bait, send her back down, see if that helps. It's amazing how sometimes that little change will make a drastic impact. I've already caught a few, really trying to get on a few more. This is when that pressure is stable, it can be challenging, but as you can tell, the fish still chew. They just might not be as frenzied up as you might like, but persistence, if you stick with it, you'll catch fish. Now with this technique, when you're doing cut bait, free line and cut bait, you want to continuously let out line. Obviously, if not, what will happen, your bait will come up to the surface if it has tension, and it'll stay up on the surface, and the birds will ultimately probably eat it. I guess they taste like chicken though. Chris loves seagull. Yummy. Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing right now? All right, guys, that was an absolute debacle. 2 fish, no catch. Rodney let me down right there. I've been speaking so highly of Rodney, and this is what happened. Get them out there again while they're around. No mackerel, when you chum, they'll stick around for a minute. Guys, I took a peanut break. So you want to keep that drag loose when you're battling these mackerel. You can feel him shaking that dirty head.
They probably be like eating out.
He took out a lot of line, guys. Hopefully our other rod, it got hit simultaneously. Hopefully they didn't take the hook. Oh, it's a good one. See them head shakes? And the head shakes are where it's at. They like to shake that head, get them razor blades working for them. Oh, this is a bigger fish too. Oh, oh, oh! I wouldn't have it any other way. So what probably happened, yeah, that's exactly what happened. So he nicked it, and then I go try to force them in the boat by the leader, and they'll break off. It's fine, because I was going to throw them back. But just be aware that if you're catching them and you're wanting to keep them, you may want to net them. Small. All right, guys. Well, a mackerel bite has really picked up. Don't feel like a mackerel. This got to be a blue runner or something. That's exactly what it is, guys. So you will catch these. And listen, there's nothing wrong with those. We're actually going to throw him in the box for a grouper bait, just in case. Can you believe that ate a greenback? All right. 12 seconds later. That is a little bitty mackerel. Look at that baby. Wow. That is a small little bitty butter. Let's let that one go. Yeah, thumbnail fish. Oh, it's a good one. Oh yeah, there's a school of them here. Not as big as I initially thought. Little snake. Well, there it is, guys.
You know.
Before I wrap this up, little bit about boat courtesy. If someone's fishing, and you can obviously see them fishing, don't pull up behind their lines and then start circling around their boat, just so you can get positioned to the right of them and start freelining and doing the same thing. It's rude. I'm not sure where you guys come from, but down in the South, we got something called respect, and that's pretty disrespectful. But anyway, that's my little rant. If you like this video, give a thumbs up, comment below. I hope these few tips have helped you with your mackerel. Spring bite is in full force. It's a little slower today because it is post front, but if you get out here this weekend, actually we have a front coming through Friday, so this weekend might not be a good choice, but next week mackerel bite should pick right back up, should be on fire. Hey, give it a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you on the water.